If you're not aware that power games exist and that people play these power games with you, you're gonna go through a lot of betrayal, sabotage, heartbreak, and getting fucked over. And you will be disappointed, and you will have to go through the healing process over and over again. So why not learn how to protect yourself to prevent it? People will play these power games with you, aka psychological games, whether you want to participate or not. I'm sure that at some point in your life, you've encountered someone, whether that's a friend, a partner, an ex-partner, a family member, or someone that got a strange satisfaction out of using you, maybe emotionally abusing you, manipulating you, trying to trigger you. It's all about having power and control over people. For some reason, some people think that my power game series is to learn how to have power and control over people and learn how to manipulate them. And they're like, oh my God, it's not even true. Have self-respect, grow up, or is that too much for you? Blah, blah, blah. No, it's not at all about that. It's about maintaining your power and everything you work so hard to accomplish. It's about protecting yourself from toxic, manipulative people who want to use you, abuse you, manipulate you. It's about teaching you how to protect yourself from being bullied, harassed, and even unalived. And yes, I did say unalived because it's that serious. Envious, toxic individuals can unalive someone. We've seen this happen a lot. People feel pleasure out of triggering you and inflicting pain in you. Yes, it's intentional. And yes, it is calculated. They know exactly what they're doing. And that's why I'm always trying to teach you guys about human behavior, human dynamics, street smarts, and how to protect yourself. Just like they know what they're doing, they also know that they're getting to you by you giving them what they want. So if they're successful in bringing you down, they know they're getting to you because you're giving them what they want. And this would actually be so much easier for you to spot if you actually took the time in vetting people and getting to know their character before you allow them to stick around in your life. Their character, not materialistic things, not how much money they have. Because I know a lot of people like being around people just because they have money, but they don't take the time to get to know their character. And again, when you first meet someone, be respectful and neutral until they earn your kindness. Okay, never be nice, because being nice is a strategy. It's a mask to appear pleasing. Being kind is a moral value. So how will you know when someone is playing a power game with you? One of the games that people love playing is a game of isolation. If you have a bright aura and you're attractive in any way, that includes skills, attributes, outer physical appearance. When I say bright aura, I mean inner beauty. Okay, so if you have any of these things, some people will be triggered by that and they will use isolation against you. That's why if you're someone that still yearns for external validation, that puts you in danger because you're easier to manipulate and bring down. But when you rely on your own validation or God's validation, isolation won't work on you because you're actually okay with being alone. So it's like they're doing you a favor because you love being alone. For example, I get so excited. I don't know about you guys. I get so excited when I know I'm going to have alone time because I know I'm going to have time to accomplish my goals and work on myself. So the joke's on them because their goal was to use isolation to gain power and control over you. But that doesn't work on you because you don't need their validation. So you have to be able to tell when someone is trying to get an emotional reaction out of you. A lot of low-quality men love playing power games with women. They love breaking women's hearts. And vice versa. Low-quality women love playing power games with men. They get a big boost in their ego by doing it. Some men will literally humble high-value women just to go be with no self-respect girls and then expect the high-value women to cry and beg them not to leave them because they get satisfaction out of seeing you break down. But when you instead are like, okay, well, thanks for proving to me that you're not the one because now I can weed you out and go in the right direction because I'm a self-sufficient woman that doesn't need a man to feel complete. The joke is on them because you don't need a man like that. They're doing you a favor. That's why you have to know who you are. You have to know your worth. You have to be able to pick up on the signs of when someone is playing you so that you can move accordingly and be able to walk away with dignity. Okay, so don't give those men and women your time and energy. Insecure women who don't really have anything going for themselves and they're too lazy to do the work on themselves will play power games with women who actually do have a lot going on for themselves, are successful, and have leveled up, especially if they are very confident in themselves. Insecure women are really, really good at coming into your life, acting like they're your friend. They're very supportive of you, but really they just want to gain close proximity to you so that they can make sure that they lead you to your downfall. The secret animosity that they have towards you can lead them to do sinister things because of the strong desire that they feel for having a life like yours. They stick around in your life so that they can learn from you and drain you. This is why having high standards and firm boundaries in place is imperative when you're dealing with insecure women. You have to stay exclusive and win in private, ladies. Sometimes it takes time to be able to pick up on their BS because they can be so covered about it. But you have to be able to pick up on it so that you can move accordingly and cut off access to you if that's necessary. A lot of you guys weren't even aware of this until you saw my video because you were never taught this. These are all unwritten rules that nobody ever taught you. I'll share with you guys one of the games that men, not all men, unhealed, low-quality men love playing with me, which is projecting all their insecurities onto me in an attempt to bring me down to their level. When a woman has determination, intelligence, passion, and motion, and is able to discipline herself and stay focused, and on top of that, she's beautiful, knows her worth, and is able to balance her feminine and masculine energy, that triggers some unhealed men because most women aren't able to balance their feminine and masculine side. They're either just feminine or just masculine. It takes a lot of work to balance. So when they see a beautiful woman who stays on top of things, is very in alignment, very structured, they're like, how is she doing that? They think that if a woman is attractive, beautiful, whatever you want to call it, she's just that. She can't be intelligent. She can't be all those other qualities. And if she's intelligent, structured, independent, she's just that. She can't be beautiful. She can't be attractive. She can't be feminine, warm, not knowing that a woman can have it all. And again, it takes a lot of discipline and emotional regulation to balance everything. It's not easy, but that's how you earn respect. Do you know how hard it is to keep showing up even when you're going through life struggles, but you know you have a purpose? When I made my video crying, opening up about going through a hard time, I almost felt as if I had no right to be human because of the amount of hate I received. Yes, even life coaches go through struggles, but what matters is how you deal with it. I'm very resilient and can emotionally regulate. And because I have a purpose in life, I stay focused and in alignment. Yeah, I'll give myself however much time I need to cry it out, process my feelings, but I stay on track. I'll never give up on my purpose, and you shouldn't either. The more you ascend, the bigger of a threat you're going to become, and people are constantly going to try to bring you down.